If you're thinking about moving to San Clemente or you've already made the leap, I'm going to fill you in on some practical things you might not know or haven't considered. Stay tuned. Hey there, I'm Ryan Schramm, broker and owner of Ryan Schramm Real Estate here in San Clemente. Thanks for watching. If you've been watching my channel for long, you've probably seen my video, the 8 things to know before moving to San Clemente, which you can find up here. From having some of the best beaches in San Clemente, a community that loves to surf, cruise their golf carts around and ride e-bikes, that video still has some excellent, relevant content. However, this video is going to be a little bit different. I wanted to share my knowledge as a homeowner for those who have just bought in San Clemente or are thinking about buying in San Clemente. All right, let's get to it. Number 1, most communities have an HOA. Roughly half of San Clemente properties are going to have a homeowners association. Now that amount is going to vary widely, because if you're in a single family house, that community very well could have a lower, about $100 per month HOA. And if you're looking at or have purchased a condo, that HOA is typically gonna be up around $300 per month or more. It's just something that I found that you have to get used to. For those lower $100 per month HOAs, that's typically gonna be covering some kind of landscaping and monument signage. Now, of course, condos, they're going to cover a lot more, from the walls to the roofs, sometimes water, sometimes gas, sometimes property insurance. Again, that HOA for a condo is going to vary widely. Number 2, the nearest hospital is in Mission Viejo. San Clemente used to have a hospital on the north side of town off of Camino de los Mares, but the facility was old and they shut it down, and there are no plans for a new hospital in San Clemente as of now. The Mission Viejo hospital drive time from San Clemente is approximately 15 minutes with no traffic. Number 3, San Clemente does not have its own police department, but rather contracts with the Orange County Sheriff to staff sheriffs in the city of San Clemente. The satellite office for the Orange County Sheriff in San Clemente is going to be in the Rancho San Clemente Business Park next to the City Hall building. Number 4, there are a couple of communities in San Clemente with Mello Roos tax. If you want to learn more about Mello Roos taxes, be sure to check out this video here. Number 5, some homes don't have air conditioning. Why? It's simple. We've got ocean breezes here in San Clemente. Much of the community that was constructed in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s was not built with air conditioning. Much of the newer construction, late 80s, 90s, and the 2000 era, was built with air conditioning. Number 6, for such a small community, San Clemente has a pretty decent nightlife. I will say most of the spots don't stay open all that late. However, downtown San Clemente has a ton of things to do in the evening. Great restaurants, shops, and boutiques. There's some really fun bars to go visit that have a good, friendly atmosphere. There is plenty of things to do in the evening here in San Clemente. Number 7, there are tons of things to do for kids. San Clemente, of course, has awesome beaches, which is a giant playground for kids. Or if you want to take your kids to the park, there are some awesome parks. In fact, I just did a top 3 parks in San Clemente coastal version, and you can watch that video right here. The other thing that's great for kids is San Clemente has some awesome sports programs: softball, baseball, soccer. The list goes on, and the sports parks that San Clemente has are fantastic. Number 8, we have pretty decent public transportation. Whether you're riding the bus, catching a lift, or you're taking the Amtrak Surfliner to LA or San Diego or points beyond, San Clemente has some really good public transportation options. Number 9, San Clemente is going to be in a high fire zone. There are a lot of hillsides and slopes with natural habitat that could burn in a fire. So if you're purchasing a property, you need to plan ahead for that with your insurance company. It might be challenging to find a carrier, but in my experience, my clients have always been able to secure homeowners insurance. If you have more questions on that specifically, you can reach out to me, shoot me a text. I have some great insurance brokers that are very familiar with the city. My cell phone number to text me at is right here. And finally, number 10, different communities offer way different lifestyles. Although the communities are all within San Clemente, you could have a community like Southwest San Clemente, which is very much beach-oriented, outdoor lifestyle, going to the beach via golf cart, e-bike, or walking. And then you have a community, let's say like Talega, which is a little bit further from the beach. It's still a San Clemente city, of course, and people are very beach minded, but going to the beach every single day or 2 times a day is really not as much as an option or a lifestyle icon in Talega as it would be in San Clemente. So although it's all in the same city, you can have lifestyles that vary widely for the different communities. Hopefully you found this video helpful. All of these points were derived from questions that I've received from clients who are coming from out of town and want to know more about San Clemente. If you think I missed something or you have something to add for all of our viewers, drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. You can also ask me more specific detailed questions in the comment section and I'll be sure to get back to you. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. That way you'll get alerted when I drop a new video. Thanks so much and take care.